Oh, didn't see you come in there. Hi, how we doing? It's just me again.
Hello.
What is... Oh, it's not just me. Hello.
And we have
There we go.
the traveler.
Eyes are
Mr.
here, eyes are here, eyes are here.
We have Blowy McJohnson over here, making all the wind noise. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Figgah Bangin. I am your host, Ace Milo, with an itchy back for the last week. Can't, you ever get an itch on your back and you just can't satisfy it, no matter how much you scratch? I've had that going on for a week.
Really?
Oh, it's horrible.
Uh,
Joining me tonight,
I
we
never had
have
that.
most of a crew. We should have a full crew at some point today. We have the Hump Dayalizer, Mr. Brian Brink.
Hi. Just getting a clipboard because I just realized I gotta be on clipboard duty tonight. Happy Hump Day, everyone.
Fucking weeks feels like it's been like 6 months long.
I don't have
The
any
last few
paper.
weeks, freaking dragging like crazy. I don't know if I'm the only one. It's horrible. I woke up yesterday. I thought it was at least Wednesday. I was like, oh my god, it's only Tuesday.
I don't have that problem. The weeks, they've been going pretty quick lately.
Not for me. We also
And
have.
yeah,
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say JD will be joining us later.
Hopefully. We have
I got
the man on the
DJ
road.
DJ Cool over here.
The man on the road. Yes, I am back from a training in Chicago for my job. Shout out to Volkswagen for taking good care of me while I was away. Sorry for the wind noise, guys. I'm in a company car with roof rails and they're making a lot of noise. Listen, Chicago, your comic stores are trash. Your food is great, though. Always a good time for the food.
The pizza's weird.
Hey, you knock it off, sir. Chicago pizza is better than New York or New Jersey pizza.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So says the
Yeah.
Rodimus Prime fan. Good grief.
I mean, yeah, no.
That's what we call. That's what we call in the business a hot take.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how we're friends. We're like the opposite on everything.
I know you like
should
trash characters. I like good pizza. I don't know what's wrong with you, man.
God, man. Can't trust a guy who doesn't like crinkles in his fries. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that was an off the mic conversation, sir.
Over here trashing crinkle.
Hey, but we had a great weekend this past weekend, though.
Yeah.
So we came together over that.
All right. What we doing? Okay. Shrink you.
Ace, you little discombobulated?
Yeah.
I don't even know what we're doing tonight.
I almost didn't know what we were doing tonight, but I got a little tiny bit of a story time.
Ooh, story time.
So tonight we are doing.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice. This is the twin to the other one, right? Or the
So
butt
this
plug
is
to the
Fans
other one?
Hobby. I don't know what the fuck his fake name is. It's dribbling. I don't know what the
Butt
fake name
plug.
is. Butt plug, sure.
Well, this is the closest scissoring gif I have right now. There you
Sure.
go.
So I've had this since it came out a few months ago. Probably like what, 5 months ago now, something like that. And I have to make a little confession. I broke it on the first transformation.
What?
And that's why we never did it until now.
What?
Fans hobby.
So, are we doing it tonight because you got a replacement piece, or is it still broken?
So I got a replacement piece from Show Z. It took the better part of a month because they slow boated it, which is fine. It's a free piece. They had to get it from Fans Hobby and get it to me. So I don't expect them to freaking airmail it overnight to me. So it probably took a couple weeks to get it, and then a couple weeks on the boat. So it took about a month to 6 weeks to get the part. So we might as well get into that first. What I broke was, so there's two thrusters on the back, and you can see that there's an armature right here. You can see there's a pin there. So this is all one piece, and it's mirrored on the other side. So there's two pieces. You can see this wing is going to split in half. So this whole piece, this is one piece, and they split apart for transformation. So I was transforming it, and I guess I didn't even feel it, but I heard a little bit of a little snap, and I felt this thruster and the wing fall off in my hand. So where I broke it was right here on this gray piece.
Just show us the broken piece.
Hold on, I gotta grab it. I didn't think to grab it.
That way they'll really know where you broke it. You can help somebody else not break theirs.
Hey, listen, I broke it. I gotta own it. It's funny because I was what do you call it? I'm on a bunch of Patreons for 3D printing. So you pay artists, a monthly fee, and they give you a bunch of files every month, different topics. And I was assembling a piece, and I assembled it wrong. So I didn't read the instructions. I was just doing it real quick without looking. I couldn't figure out why is this piece not fitting right. So I posted it in the Facebook group for that Patreon. And about 2 minutes later, I went and read, looked at the instructions, and lo and behold, I was an idiot and I put the piece on wrong. So I left the post up with the picture, and I just made a comment that said, "This is my penance. I fucked up. I didn't read the manual. Don't be like me." And I closed the comments, and I got everybody in the group was laughing at me. One second, I got the piece. Where's the thruster? Oh, the thruster's on it. Okay, never mind.
You asked Ace to go. I mean, you asked Brink to go get a broken part. He have it in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, Brink is more organized than me. What can I tell you? So here's the broken piece. I don't know where the thruster went. Anyway.
Oh damn! That's a big break.
This is this wing, same wing. So you can see goes down to there, and where it meets the thruster basically is where it broke.
Right.
So you might remember recently on Dame Chalk's Facebook group, posted a picture of the Studio Series Optimus with a pin tool that somebody figured out they can use it to swap the
Heels.
the heel piece that's assembled upside down. So I went ahead and I bought that tool.
Oh, look at that.
And this is what I was trying to fix it. The problem is this pin right here. So the piece they gave me was this entire piece. The wing, the thrust, like this whole armature.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave it to me up to here. And I could not you can't knock that pin out without taking off. So the hips are right here, and that pin is blocked by the back of the hip. So you'd have to take the whole legs off and then take the crotch off. You would have to knock out 5 or 6 pins just to get to the back of that pin. So what I ended up doing was I knocked out that pin right there, and you can actually see the other piece right here.
Can you?
And there's the pin right there.
Can you demonstrate knocking the pin out on that broken piece? Just show how that tool is used.
Well,
I know that just pretend the pin
no
is still in it.
There's no other pins in here that I can get out because of
I
the way
know,
it is.
but
all you do.
yeah.
So all this is just So what this actually is, it's so I think it's for RC cars, for when you're rebuilding gears. It's like a pinion gear removal tool. So each one of these is a different size. There, and there. So this is the smallest one, and these just unscrew, and you can screw them in.
So those things that are at the angle, that's just where you
These are
hold.
just storage. These are just
Okay.
storage for
Yeah, yeah.
different size. So that's the actual tool, and that's the cutout for it. So all I did was I basically went like this
Uh-huh.
at the
Yeah,
pin.
demonstrate.
There's no pin in here now.
Well,
The
just
pin is
pretend there
incorrect.
is.
So you take
Yeah.
this. So this was basically here.
Hey, everybody.
Oh my God, there he is.
Hey, JD.
If this will go on. Now this piece doesn't want to go on. This is where it came off of. Why are you not going back on?
It's almost like pushing a pin out of
There you
a
go.
watch so you can shorten up the
So-
lengths.
So imagine there was a pin in there.
Uh-huh.
You just kind of angle it so that you can get at it. And then you just put that through there. Ideally, you would put something like that
Uh-huh.
so that you can have, so that the back of the tool will have resistance, have something to rest against. And then you literally just stick it in the hole, back it out. You would literally stick it up against the pin. It's not the most elegant thing to do. Floating up in
We
the
should
air.
have put these in the
Stick
rock
it-
box this year.
If I knew about
This
them.
vice grip.
Yeah.
So you just basically
Cool.
get it started in the hole like that, and then you just keep twisting it down, and it'll push the pin out. It's not going to go all the way on this one because this tool isn't deep enough
Uh-huh.
to actually push it, through all of this, but it'll get it out about halfway, and then you just take a pair of pliers on the other side and yank it through.
Wow.
And
That's
then
neat.
do the reverse to get it in. You just do the reverse.
Got it. That's neat.
So you just push the pin in as much as you can manually, which is not going to be on this. Wasn't that far, but you get it in enough that it'll hold, and then crank it down.
Neat.
And
Now,
then you
is
can
that-
also
Pin
is that-
vice.
Pin vise?
No, this is
Yeah,
not a
thanks,
pin.
JD.
No, I have a pin vise. A pin vise is basically a small hand drill.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is like a
This is a pinion gear puller, I think it's called.
pinion gear puller.
But I believe it's for RC cars. But Shozy was sending me videos like, oh, you got to get this kind of tool and this kind of tool. I'm like, it's not going to work because there's not enough room. I can't get in there. So when that tool made an appearance, I was like, I think I can use that to fix this guy. And it's just been sitting next to me for months, just waiting.
So that's the tool that was shown on that Dame Chalk thingy, Bob?
Mm-hmm.
And it has like different sized pin pushers, right?
Yep. All these are the different pin pushes.
Oh, okay. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And you can just kind of pinch it with your fingers while it's in there, and you can unscrew it, and that's how you change them.
Oh, I see. Here's one on Amazon. Motor pinion gear puller remover
Sure.
for RC helicopter parts.
Sounds about right. So I figured if I get, when I get my 86, Prime, it'll probably, with my luck, they'll come misassembled anyway, and it's a good tool to have. So I spent the $7 or $8 or whatever it was, and
yeah,
it's incredibly simple. It's literally just a block of aluminum and a screw, essentially,
right.
with a
Ace,
stick
yeah.
on the end.
I found the exact same one you have there. Just under $8. Motor
Sounds about
gear
right.
puller, motor pinion gear puller remover tools. Blah blah blah.
Sounds like an Amazon title.
Yeah.
So
Oh, and there's a blue one for $12.
I think the blue one is bigger. I think it has
They
bigger
do.
pins. This is the one that he linked. So I was like, well, that's good enough for that. And literally, this smallest pin tool is the perfect size.
Got it. I might buy this right now just for fun. Put it in
It's
my
a good
Rolodex
it's a
of tools.
good tool to have. You don't have to. Most people aren't knocking pins out every other day, but the once in a blue when you need it. Like I said, like you can do it with a center punch. You can get either a manual or an automatic center punch, and kind of try to knock it out that way. But the problem with the center punch is you have to get leverage on it, right? So the center punch is basically a stick, right? It's a metal stick with a pin on the end, and if it's either spring loaded, which is the automatic one. So when you push it, it kind of pushes the pin in and it snaps it back and makes a mark. Or a manual center punch is literally just a stick, and you stick it on whatever you want to hit. And you hit it with a hammer or something, and you mark the wall or whatever you're marking. So in order to do that with here, you would have to put it on here, and then hit the top of the center punch with a hammer or something. So like you can't really get the leverage that you would need to knock the pin out that way, and you'd also be putting leverage over here. You know what I mean? So you'd probably end up snapping it over here before you got down here. So that tool, because the reason why this tool is good is because it has this extra ledge right here. So as you're tightening it, this whole body is getting pulled in. So the body is pulling in while the pin is pushing out. So you don't need the leverage that you would need from any other kind of tool. If that makes sense.
Sounds good.
So now on to the big. I need you to look up a video because we're not going to do the combined mode because I had the other one in robot mode. So he does combine with the other the heck's his name?
Dreadwing.
Scissorbots.
No, he's Dreadwing.
Darkwind.
That's Darkwind.
Darkwind. He's Darkwind and he's Dreadwing. Dreadwing.
And then
So
they
do
become
combine.
Darkwing.
Correct.
Duck. Let's get
Correct.
dangerous.
So you can't combine them. If you can look that up, because I'm not going to do it. You basically just flip the nose cone up and over, and then you flip the wings over. So the wings will pull out and rotate around. It's only for that combined mode, and it's kind of detrimental to the figure because they don't lock in very well, and it's kind of annoying in robot mode. But we'll get there when we get to robot mode. But he does come with his Power Master,
I was
God Master.
hoping we get some real live robot scissoring, but oh well.
He does come with his Power
That's for the
Master.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, you got to join the Patreon for that.
They don't call it Figgah Bangin for nothing.
I know, right?
Technically, this would be a Power Master since this is the toy version. This is the American version. If you like the Japanese lore, he's the God Master. Obviously, they can't call it toy a God Master in America. Wouldn't fly too well. But that's what he looks like in engine mode. They all pretty much transform the same. Here's what he looks like in robot mode. Get his head straight. It looks good. Looks like the toy. He also does come with a replacement back piece for the other guy. I guess it wasn't. Oh no, it's not that it wasn't accurate. It didn't fit 100% properly, so they changed the shape of this piece a little bit on the other one. I didn't install that one yet, but if you want to change that, it comes with a replacement back shell for the other guy. Stay. So it's just like the other one. You can leave him in if you want, or you can close this up and have a clean jet. He's kind of sort of an F-15, F-14.
No,
Kinda,
he's
sorta.
not. No.
Kind of sort of in the vague of an F-14.
Just in those sweepy wings, but that's it.
The wings do move, but like I said, so the only reason these wings pull in and out is for that combined mode, and they, like I said, they don't lock in very well, and I kind of feel like it's detrimental to the figure. It's just moving these wings. You can see that whole section keeps getting knocked out.
Damn it, Pan Zombie.
A little bit annoying.
Let's see if we can't find out what kind of plane this guy is.
Gun store under the wings. He does also come with stickers, but like I said, when I broke it, I was so pissed off because I was waiting because I was excited to get him. So when I broke it, I basically put him back into jet mode, threw him on the couch within eyesight so I can look at my shame. And I never put the stickers on him, so I got to put the stickers on him still.
And this is what
That's
fans hobby.
correct.
Yeah.
So I still got to put the stickers on him. So right now he's bare. I know it has wing stickers and some other little tiny details up in here and a couple other little things.
Hey Ace, is this the European looking one or is this the?
No, this is the toy version, the American toy version.
Got it.
The G, not the G2 because the European ones were dimension
Dominoes.
Yeah, I think the European one had like pink in it, like a hot pink or something like that.
Yeah, because the European G1 was leading into G2, so it was that era. So they were starting to do those colors. But
I found the plane.
What is it?
It is a Panavia Tornado.
Sure. Who makes that?
GR1. Yeah.
What
Probably
country makes that?
I'll look it up in a minute. I'm just gonna share
Does that country still exist?
I'm just gonna share my screen real quick.
Does that plane combine with another plane to make a super
I don't
plane?
know. I don't
Better.
know. Why is this not doing this? Here we go. There we go. There it is. So
Yeah, I'll buy that.
Yeah, there.
I want to see it combined with the other plane. I want to see a super plane.
Okay, I'll try.
Here's the guns. Put those to the side for now. Ooh. He does roll super well on his little landing gear. The landing gear, one goes in the nose, and these two basically hide up under the kneecaps. The arms are kind of just there. They also don't really super lock in. So this tab right here, that on what's going to be the foot, is just kind of like a guide and just kind of like sits on there. Like it's fine. Like it's not really going to go anywhere, but it's also not really being held in by anything.
Is it just me or is it a surprisingly clean jet underneath?
I mean, the transformation is pretty simple. The only thing that's stupid is the backpack.
Yeah, they just had to find a place for the arms. I mean, that's the only eyesore. But I mean, I guess, yeah.
Like combined mode is just that.
Real quick, Ace. This plane is primarily used by the German and Italian Air Force, also the Royal Saudi Air Force, and in the past, it was the Royal Air Force from the UK.
So I thought so. I thought this was an Italian jet because I think I had seen it on something on the History Channel. It looked
pronounced
familiar.
Italian.
Italian.
Oh my God! Is this a picture? Oh. Okay, real quick. I in the thumbnail, Ace, I thought that we might have had a combination, but it's not. I thought for a second there was something going on there.
That's a tow truck plane. He's towing them in.
Yeah.
That's what we call a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
That is very missed opportunity.
So unfortunately, the canopy or canopies does not open. It is completely static. It is painted up in there, silver. And all that fine. There's some detailing up in there.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Can of peas does not open, so you can't get in there. And there is also molded detailing, which is nice. But and the wings do sweep, so they can go out to there if you want. And what's cool is there's also there's two sets of mounts here for the guns. So if you have them straight, there's a mounting point for the guns so that the guns will point straight when the wings are straight. I can get it in the slot. There it is. So when you have the wings out straight, the gun still points straight. And then you can, if you sweep the wings back, it's that second set. So now that's straight. So that basically when you have the wings in either position, you can always have the gun straight. So that's a neat little touch.
Straight guns.
Curly
Can't have no
straight.
crooked guns.
Curly straight.
Pointing, we'll say pointing forward. Yeah. Let me grab a. There he is with a
I believe
car,
that.
and here he is with.
Good gravy. That was loud. Sorry, everybody.
Nice. I like that. Good scale.
So they're
Yeah, those fit in
basically
pretty
identical. Size-wise, they're identical. So that's pretty spot on there. But that's basically everything in jet mode besides the did you find a picture of the combination in jet mode?
I did. Would you like to see it?
Yes, please.
What did I do with it? Here? No. Here? Yes. There you go.
Yeah, so as you see, you just lift the cockpit up, flip it over, and you flip the wings around, and you split the tail fin.
Yeah.
And then you
It's
kind of
ass to mouth there.
shove them together.
There it is.
One of those things that's fun as a kid.
I
Is that
do
what it's
have
called?
the Titans Return versions of these
Yep.
characters. Yeah.
I do.
Did
Oh,
they
there he is, right
combine?
there.
Yes, they do. Not very well though.
Mine has his. Why did I do that? I see him on the shelf right there. He has his stupid hand foot thing as a big baby Bjorn.
Yeah.
He's wearing it on his chest for some reason. I don't know why I did that. Probably so I didn't lose it.
And also, I don't mean to flex, but I got the Takara versions.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, with the little extra
Mr.
paint, huh? A little
Yeah,
premium
it
paint.
did. Yeah, man.
Mr. Moneybags over here. Getting the Takara version.
Mm-hmm.
What he did? All right. Questions, comments, concerns before we transform them.
Nope.
So we can start. We're just gonna fold up the landing gear first. So these. This is gonna unfold a whole bunch. It doesn't hold together the best. So you kind of got to rotate these wheels forward first, and then you can hold them flat. Fold up those. Those are gone. This guy, lift up, fold up the landing gear, fold that down, cover that up. So then we can come over here, just get the arms up out of the way. We can pull the arm out and then push this section of the arm up, the forearm, which will create the forearm rather. So again, just kind of pull it out so that'll kind of reveal the elbow, and then push up on here, just on this blue piece, and that'll reveal the hands. We just kind of leave those where they are. So now we can come over here and start splitting the tail. And this is where we're going to have to be a little careful. We can unpeg thrusters like that, and then just kind of split everything open and get these up and out of the way. So you can see it broke right here at this thin piece. Oops, can't see that. So if you can see, like from the side,
Mm-hmm.
you see how it dips in and it's super thin right there. That's where it snaps.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
that's
you
where we're
never
gonna.
would have got that pin out. Jeez.
Yeah, that pin is never coming out there. This one goes straight through. You're never getting that out. This one is like a mushroom pin, so you'd have to pull it out. And then, like I said, this one you'll see it again in because it's literally behind the waist. Can't really push it through. So literally, this is
Right.
the only pin I can get. So you can see it's a little bit scratched up right there, the pin, but I'd rather have it a little bit scratched and working than
And
broken.
then broken. Yep.
So we're just going to get the wings out of the way. Get these all the way up and out of the way for now. Split the legs. And then we also have to come over here. And we have to kind of stretch these feet up and over and through, which is not the nicest thing in the world. There, going to clear it around that shoulder piece. Clear it around the wing. And then fold it out. So again, get it up and kind of get the shoulder up and out of the way. There's a little bit of give. Just get that up and over. And stretching the pieces isn't my favorite thing in the world. But fold this around. Rotate these to the front. Oh, I forgot to put that piece in.
Oh.
I transformed it.
Oops.
That's a spoiler. That's a spoiler. Come in here in the back and flip this up. Flip out this piece and then flip this piece out. So that's just basically going to fill out the back of the leg like that. Now the feet are a little bit complicated just to get them in the right shape. So what you have to do is you have to crack that, and you'll see that there's two slots right there, and there's a slider. So we're going to rock that down to the lower position and push that in, and you get a little click. Then we're going to push this through the toe, but we also have to slide that down like that, and then push that through. And I believe that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So that's a leg. So the legs aren't that complicated. So again, we're just going to flip this back piece out, flip this filler piece, fold out this filler piece, peg it in with that little slot right there, peg that in. Get that all like that. Fold this out, slide it over, get it to the other slot, slide this bit over like that, rock that back through, push up the toe, and there's your legs. So pretty simplistic.
Yeah, but
Then we're going to lift
still
up.
new. Like, you don't see feet transform like that every day. That's kind of neat.
We lift up on the front crotch flaps, and then underneath here is the kind of outer flap. We just kind of reach under there and fill out the crotch flap. So just flip this out like that, and fold that down. So this is where I was talking about. You can't knock that pin out because look how close that is to there. You can't. There's no way. You literally have to like disassemble, somehow get everything else out of the crotch.
No disassemble.
Disassemble.
No disassemble.
So now here's the scary part.
So wait. So how'd you get it out again? I forget.
I took this pin.
Oh, that's right.
Because there's enough leverage where you can kind of bend stuff and fold stuff around to get enough purchase on the back of that to get the leverage to push it through. So now what we have to do is we have to rotate this purple piece with the thruster that way. And so we just do that. We just keep rotating around, and that side played nice. So it's basically going to be like that. So again, we just got to kind of make stuff clearance so that just this purple piece, we just got to make sure we clear because it's going to knock into stuff. You see it's like hitting over there. We just got to kind of pull it around and kind of bend stuff and fold stuff around so that we get the clearance like that. I think what I did was I was like this, and I squeezed it like this too much, and that's how it snapped. That's my guess. These wings, I believe, stay down. And they don't lock in, like I said, super great. Come on.
I think I'm more disappointed you didn't do the on camera.
The brake?
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll do
It's
it next
okay.
time.
It's all right.
We also have to pull out. So you basically open up this bit, and then we're going to pull this out on the slider so you can see the arm kind of move back. You can also lift that up. And then we can fold that back in. So again, we're just using this as leverage to pull that out on a slider and push that back down. The backpack is dumb the way it's set up. So what you have to do is you flip this out. You can see. I don't know how easy it's going to be to see because it's a very tiny. So see that little tiny hook where my thumbnails, where my thumb is.
Yep.
You flip that out, and it's going to go into that little recess right there. And that's the only thing that secures the backpack.
No.
Which is not the best.
That stinks.
So,
it's almost probably like an afterthought. They're like transform it. It's like where can we fit a hook in here?
So let's see if we can. Hold on. And like as you're doing it, it pushes itself back in. And this came unpegged. So it's not the best system. Once it's in, it does pretty much hold okay, but it's not the best. And it just came out again. And you're never going to see it because it's too dark in there. So we just kind of got to get it lined up. There we go. Push it in and kind of hope for the best. Push that wing in. So again, flip out the hook, which goes that way. Manipulate it. So you basically want these pieces to sit flat like that, horizontal. So that's like kind of the easiest way to kind of line stuff up. And then you just want to figure out a way to get that hook in without breaking things. All right, that's basically in. And then peg that in, which again doesn't hold the best. Okay, so we're actually in the home stretch. This just sits on the back, this whole piece, and that wing came out again, which is my biggest gripe. Okay, so now we can take this chest piece, pull it out. This little forky bit here, that's what holds the nose cone on. That's going to fold under. And then we're going to rotate this, pull it out all the way and down. So he's on a little armature. Flip the head up, rotate it around. And then we can rotate the chest piece around. And then before we close it, we're actually going to take the two sides here and kind of spread them out to kind of fill out the chest.
Okay.
Then we can rock it up, make sure that piece folded back out, which is not right. Make sure that's up. Again, pull that out. Rock it up. Make sure the head is all the way flat. Did that come out? I hope not. No. Okay. That's good. That's good. Give that all a squeeze. And that is it. That's him transformed.
All right.
So it's not a particularly difficult transformation. Is he straight? Why is he not look straight? Stay.
It definitely looks the part.
There we go. Get the feet straight. We got we just got to rotate the arms forward, and the wing came unpegged again. My biggest gripe, right? I'm telling, like I said from the beginning of this video, this is my biggest gripe with this figure. These freaking wings. Not pegging in.
And he wears his wings down like that? He doesn't wear them up?
He wears his wings. You could probably flip him around if you wanted to, but the quote-unquote official way is down.
Okay.
And this came out. There we go. Oop. There we go. Why are you falling backwards? Stay. So the head is the toy head. Pretty sure the Buster version is the same.
Why does he look like a cat?
Because he's gonna get you.
Meow.
Meow. Meow.
Meow. Meow.
And I knocked the backpack out.
Meow.
This is not the best way to do this. This is definitely not the best way to do this. Don't like this peg. And I don't like the wings. Go back in your home. That peg does not hold that well. I mean, it'll be fine on a shelf, but messing with it, it is a bit frustrating. Especially when the other one comes out when you're messing with the first one.
So you like his other partner better?
I mean, I always kind of preferred his look, but I think the other one is a better toy.
Better toy, yeah.
Mostly because he's not so damn fiddly.
So have you scissored them yet?
I've not.
Oh, okay.
They've not been scissored.
You know, I still haven't even opened my damn Jester. I keep forgetting about it. I think this weekend.
Well, you've messed with the other one, so you've already kind of messed with Jester.
I know, but like I've got a
basically the same
masterpiece
toy.
combiner to mess with, and I just totally forgot. That's been since I
Yeah,
picked
you
up
gonna combine
Jester
them?
weekend of Realm Nation. It's just been so busy. Yeah.
And you're gonna combine them?
Okay, yeah, eventually. But first, we're gonna spend some time in jet mode, and I'm gonna do the flight stand.
Do you not have the Zeta?
Nope, never got it.
That's a shame.
I wasn't interested in getting any of the season 2 combiners. But
I'm just trying to get this stupid tab back in. Don't mind
then
me.
when Fans Toys said they're gonna do them, I was like, all right, I will, because I'm just a simp for Fans Toys.
Sucker.
All right, we got it back in. I think we got it back in.
Well, at least you have the balls to combine it, unlike somebody on this show.
I never said I don't have the balls. I just said the fucking first three are so terrible. I don't want to touch them ever again.
That means you don't have the balls, sir.
Yeah.
No balls.
Ballless. Ballless.
So the head, I think it's technically supposed to lock.
Just stop touching that with wings.
Head is on a ball joint, so you get up to there, down to there, wiggle waggle all the way around. Shoulders, you have a butterfly joint right there. Just kind of push in this section here, which is not supposed to. But you do get play in the butterfly.
I
You
think
get
that's accident.
friction all the way around. You get ratchet out with this kind of cover piece lifts up and out of the way, which actually gets you like one extra click. So you're a little bit beyond T, like barely, very, very little. Bicep swivel, single bend elbow.
Ace, this guy's getting a lot of demerits, man. You can't even pose him without him falling apart.
Yeah, single bend elbow. Wrist, we get a rotation at the base. We get a ball joint thumb at the base knuckle, one extra knuckle. Fingers, fing. Looks like the bottom three are together. Nope, they're separate. So everything is separate, and you get a base pin and then two knuckles. They're just kind of stiff. So those are good. We get a waist joint, which is severely limited due to the backpack. So it's more like a waist wiggle than a waist rotation. No ab crunch, unfortunately. We get ratchet forward, basically all the way. Ratchet back, also hindered by the backpack. And then, I don't know if I should even do it, but we got to do it. Super strong ratchets out. Actually, we actually do get 100 on the Van Dam.
How about that?
How about that?
How about it?
But the friction of the ratchets knocks the wing out. God. Ugh. We get thigh swivel. And then we get a ratcheted knee. 90 degrees, single jointed. This came out a little bit.
Oh my God, everything's coming
Yeah.
out.
We get toe tilt, very slight up. You get a whole bunch all the way. You can get almost all the way down. And then technically the heel can move, and then technically that can move. That's really transformation. And then you get a rocker in the foot, like that, and then you get toe rotation, so toe tilt. So not the worst, not the best. The worst, the actual foot itself went out more, but it does kind of do the job. It is a bit back heavy. Kind of got to push. Okay, so that's the trick. Unpeg these and kind of push them down with your fingers on the table, and then he's more stable.
Does the Power Master fit anywhere in a robot mode?
I believe you can only just shove them in the. Can you even shove them in there? Hold on.
Right in the pooper.
I believe no. Does the other one? I think the other one does. Yeah, the other one fits. I'm assuming. So the problem is, yeah, you can probably get him in there. I think you can get him in there. Let's try it. When you transform these guys, just give the whole thing a squeeze, like that, and that'll get everything lined up where it's got to go. He's got to go this way. Let's see if we can. Kind of feel like if you're gonna leave him in, you leave him in from the start. Let me see if I can get it.
I mean, if you don't, he might fall apart.
Maybe that's what holds the wings in. Because the Power Masters, they locked features up and stuff, remember?
Well, no, they
unlocked
unlocked
them. Well, watch the wings stay pegged in now.
The wing. No, they didn't. This one absolutely came out.
Oh, now you gotta repeg that backpack in. Thanks, Eric B.
It's all his fault. Does the Power Master go somewhere?
You got to get your money's worth out of the Tonight Show.
Yeah. Well, now that you've got that all locked in there, Ace, I'm curious if the Fans Hobby Power Masters are interchangeable between the figures. Like, can you take one of these guys and shove it into Power Baser's chest?
Yes.
Again, okay.
And you're gonna take my word for it.
All right.
Aw, am I gonna see it?
No.
Oh.
The guns are pretty standard. Flip out the handles, and then they have the good old
your
slot
favorite
in the back.
It's your favorite kinda.
It is my favorite. It actually holds.
Ace loves his slots.
I'm a slot man. Dweedop Dweedledop.
And their usage of slots makes me believe that this company just spawned from Make Toys and Fans Project.
Of course they did. I thought that was known.
Yeah, I always thought that Fans Project was involved in this somehow.
They are. It's fans.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Toys,
They were like the masterpiece
Fans
division
Hobby.
of Fans Project.
Yeah.
Oh, this side came off too. Fantastic. I'll do that later. There he is with his guns.
If Fans Hobby painted their figures, man, they would be to the.
I mean, they go the sticker route.
And
Again, I still got to put the stickers on.
I wish they used a bit more of a hard ratchet type stuff too. I don't know.
Most of their ratchets are hard.
Yeah, that's not what I meant. Maybe. I don't know. The paint would be good. I don't know. I just feel like the plastic feels chuggish to me. Something about it.
Feels like Magic Square plastic.
Nope.
No. Magic Square plastic is nylon.
No, it definitely
matter,
feels
it's
like like chuggish. It feels chuggish. I don't know. I don't know what that means, but it just does.
I think I get you.
Yeah.
I think I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Something
I
about
don't
it.
necessarily disagree.
But the interesting thing is the materials are not as good as some of the other masterpiece made companies, fans or third party companies, but at least Fans Hobby's price shows that. Like they are priced according to what they're made of, and
That is true.
I appreciate that.
So maybe they're coming out of the same factory as Hasbro.
Maybe.
Yeah, like you're not gonna get all the extra articulation. You're not gonna get some of the extra oomph in the figure, and the price is definitely according to that.
Yeah. Which is kind of good because they make really big figures, so keeping them affordable is nice. I mean, the Tower Baser things were, I think they were 200 or under, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Right.
I think they're a little bit over.
And
I think it was like the 220 range.
Maybe, yeah.
Which for what you get is
and
really good.
Their prices for their Armada and Energon Primes are not outrageous or anything like that. So yeah.
So here he is with his buddy.
Yeah, they definitely don't skimp on effort. I'll give them that. There they are.
I like the one that you did tonight. It looks better in robot mode. The other one looks like a kid toy.
Looks kind of like an alien. So it's funny, like the tonight's guy looks like he's got a bat head, and the other guy looks like he's got like a bat costume head.
Yeah,
Cow.
like something's not right. The one on the left just looks really kiddish.
I don't know if
I don't know. They're a nice couple. They're a nice couple.
I wish them well.
A nice couple.
All pun intended.
Yeah. Definitely.
I hope they do good together. Those two kids. Yeah, so I don't know what the hell else. What else do you want to see him with?
Oh, I'd like to see them with a Seeker in bot mode and a Fans Toys plane in bot mode.
Why is this all of a sudden not standing?
Scott says that Fans Hobby under engineers versus X-Transbots over engineering. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna disagree. I'm not gonna disagree there.
I don't. Yeah.
There's Chester. I like all this. Planes are all the same size. Dig it.
Yeah. Does that make toys?
Yes, it is.
Starscream?
That's what was on the desk.
I remember when y'all did that on the show. What, like 4.5, 5 years ago now?
Oh, it's more than that.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Bro, they have been milking that shit for
For a minute, yeah. So
how
maybe
long
17,
now?
2017, I think maybe.
I think it's got to be longer than that, to be honest with you.
Has it really been
No.
that long?
It's been
No,
17 because that's when I first met you guys, and that's when I first started watching the show. So I think it was 2017 because Jose was on, Dust was on,
Star Spring.
Brink was definitely on, and it was that John guy.
Oh, John.
Talk about people that fell off the face of the planet.
Here we
Yeah.
go. Make Toys Meteor. First article about it is 2015. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's the first
I
article.
thought you were
but
looking up. I thought you were looking up the Figgah Bangin video.
Oh yeah, I guess I could do that. Duh.
because I don't think it dropped until 2017.
Yeah.
Because I think y'all all got it at TFCon.
Make
Yeah.
Toys.
I don't remember.
That's where I got mine. Because that was, I think that's where they debuted.
Yeah, they were dirt cheap. They were like $99.
Yep.
They sold out super quick.
Yep.
I don't
6
remember that,
years
but
ago.
probably.
JD
So
had
18?
no hair.
See,
Yep.
6 years ago.
I still don't have any hair.
Oh my goodness.
Don't trip on
I
my
think
timeline, Brink.
Jose has his hair.
Jose has his hair. Yep.
Dust is in his old apartment.
old apartment. Yep.
I'm at my dining room table. Holy
I remember it like yesterday. Was John on the show still?
No, he wasn't there.
Okay.
He might have come later actually.
Maybe,
But
yeah.
Which desk was it?
oh, let's see. But it's October 4th, 2017.
What did I
So I know
tell
what it
you?
was.
That's TFCon. Because TFCon was in October.
I don't remember
I
it.
think
I don't remember
y'all
buying it.
recorded
But I believe.
that Wednesday, that right after TFCon. It was that weekend. Ha.
I remember it because I remember going back to my hotel room with Dom and sitting there listening to him fucking snoring, and I'm transforming that thing.
So
Yep,
Ace,
there it is.
what's
Mhm.
this table? What's this?
That's the old. That's the old residence.
The old Bangin
residence.
table.
Same backdrop.
Same backdrop. Less battle scars.
Yeah, look at that. MP11, still the GOAT.
No, 52 dethroned that thing. That was a loose mess.
Hold on, here we go. Where was it? There. Look at that. Come on. Next. Come on, damn it. Show me JD.
Open, damn it.
There we go. Come on. Damn you. Well, I think if I push this up.
Because I remember, I think Dust was clowning like, oh, look at how little the head is. He was busting your balls that night. Oh, the head's so small. You guys bought that piece of shit?
Yeah, so here's the
And
problem.
then he bought all of them.
Yeah, this was
Exactly.
No,
There,
he didn't.
There, JD's tired.
Oh, he did.
Yes, he did. I don't know if he bought the cone. He didn't buy the cone heads, but he had the three of them.
Yeah, he did. I
Yeah,
remember
he bought
now.
them because he sold them all for $99 total. I got $300 from mine when I sold them.
So this was Hangouts, remember? And when you didn't have someone highlighted, it would automatically go to the camera that was talking.
Yeah.
Look at you, JD. You got no hair on your head and
No
no beard.
No beard.
Look at that.
I mean, there's facial hair, but
yeah,
he was only the beard of rumor. He wasn't the beard of wisdom yet.
Yeah.
No, it's useless knowledge. I was the beard
He was
of
he was the beard of mild trivia.
mild trivia. There you go.
So this was before. See Jose before he shaved his head.
Yeah.
At least I admitted it back then, so it's my
And
word
before he
goes.
lost the weight, look at his
Look at me.
face, dude.
Yeah.
Where's the hole?
Yeah, where's the hole? That's it right there.
Oh,
There's the hole. Yeah.
look at us.
Looks like I've actually lost weight since then too. And I wear a beard now, full beard. Yeah. Fun times. Fun times.
Memory
Mhm.
lane.
Where's the other one? There we go.
It's a piece of history there. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's not a bad figure. The wings actually look kind of cool when you're looking at him head on, even with the giant backpack, like the way they're kind of like spread out and everything. But it's kind of it's a bit of a mess the way they engineered it.
I
Like I
love
said,
I
the
love
main wings.
the blue, the purple with that mint,
Yeah.
like the
The
Overlord colors.
what do you call it? The Japanese version, I think, has more red in them. I know
Yeah.
he's got red in them on the Hydra and Buster version.
Yeah,
I
here's
forget what
the
the big difference is.
here you go. Here's the
Yeah, there you go. She has more
this
red.
one.
Mhm,
Here.
mhm.
Yeah. I don't know what I just clicked on, but yeah, there you go.
An eBay listing,
Right there.
which is fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's the Japanese anime, whatever you want to call it, the show version of them, and the Japanese toy version of them. So it looks like it was just basically the shoulders and the tail fin. I wonder if the thighs are red too. Like, is it all the teal,
The
Robot.
thighs
mint, or
look
whatever you want to call it?
the thighs look red, but these are prototype pictures. Oh yeah, thighs are definitely red. Here they are.
All right, so all the mint green is probably red on the other one.
Yeah. Yep, they
Yeah, I still got to put
swapped it out.
the stickers on it, which I think will tie them together a little bit more. But he's not a bad figure. It's just it's not that fun to mess with, just because of the fact that those wings don't really lock in very well, and these wing packs with that stupid peg don't really lock in well, and the chest likes to push together. Um, I wish it was. There's good bones there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just like they didn't go the extra mile to lock everything in.
Yeah.
It's a little bit sloppy.
Ace, I remember I had a question that I forgot to ask.
Oh,
So
it's too late.
it what other characters has Fans Hobby done? These are bad guys, right?
They are.
That
They're
go
from Super God Master Force.
okay, thank you, Super Godman. So is that where Overlord comes in?
Overlord is Super God Master Force.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay.
So
what's the double agent
so,
thing?
Punch Counter Punch. But
Okay.
he's only
No,
in like one episode.
Not punch counter
Oh,
punch.
you
It's
mean
the
double dealer?
Yeah, he's
Double
thinking
dealer,
double
that's
deal.
it.
Oh,
Oh, double
deal.
dealer.
Well, double dealer is the American toy. In Super God Master Force, he's double clouder.
Okay.
You know what I meant.
The Japanese
Mr.
toy.
Technical.
Technically,
Uh,
but the American toy is double dealer. He's right here. If you want to see him with that, I don't know if you.
oh yeah. Let's get the whole team together here.
And they all got like a similar color scheme too.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
just turquoise in there somewhere.
In this line, I'm going whatever they put out. I'm probably gonna do American toy. So they all should basically fit together. Because, like I said, there's a show version of him too, which just has more. Like the purple is more of this kind of dark green, foresty green, but the purple kind of stands out a little bit better. It's like most of this purple is like this color on the other one, which I don't think looks as good.
Do they have a long way to go yet to complete like the cast?
Well, I mean, who do they got? Well, they would have to do. They did the Handmaster Juniors. Well, they did all three of those. Then they'll do American versions and the convention versions and all that stuff. So those are done. They've
I
not
think
done
they
the
got the Sia cons to do, right?
They have the Sea. They would have to do the Seacons. They would have to do the Pretenders, including Metal Hawk.
Hey, they've teased the Metal Hawk, I think.
Did they?
Yeah, let me check.
You look that up. They would have to, and I'll think of the rest. So they have to do. Oh, they
Metal
haven't
Hawk is
done
another
the.
jet, right? So they teased
Well,
that too.
he's a pretender. He's a pretender, and his core robot is a jet. Yes.
Yes.
He's also the only pretender with diecast. They haven't done the Headmaster Junior's Decepticons,
Okay.
which would be Horrible, Cancer / Squeeze Play. Best name for a villain. Fucking his Japanese name is Cancer. His American
Cancer.
name is Squeeze Play. And Fangry. They didn't do that. They didn't do them yet. I don't think they haven't even teased those yet, right?
No, but Metal Hawk was teased earlier this year.
Okay, cool.
We've got the prototypes that look like soap. We got those pictures.
Oh, fantastic. They haven't shown I don't think they've shown any of the other pretenders, good guys or bad guys. We did get an Overlord, but we haven't gotten a Scorponok. No, that's Headmasters. I'm sorry. Black
That's
Zarek.
Headmasters. Yeah.
We haven't gotten a Black Zarek.
If you do a Black Zarek, then you got to do was it Brave Max or something like that?
Brave Max is Fortress Maximus in Brave color.
Right, but isn't it?
Oh no, you're thinking of Grand Max. Grand
Max. Yeah.
Yeah, technically Grand Max. And then you have the ancillary card. Did they tease a punch counter punch? Oh no, he's Headmaster. He's Headmaster. Never mind.
Yeah.
I mean that's the big stuff.
Okay, so they're trucking along.
Oh, they also need I think they need a Great Shot.
Yeah.
I think Great Shot.
What's that? 6 Shots son, right?
Well, yeah, 6 Shot. It's all the Autobot version of 6 Shot, basically.
Great shot.
And no, that's Victory. Yeah, that's basically everything, more or less the big hitters that they would need to do. But they're already on to like Armada and Energon and stuff.
Yeah, but they've been doing that at the same time as doing that. Who knows? I mean, they should at least get through the bad guys. And wait a minute. Did they tease a Fangry? Somebody did a Fangry recently, right?
I don't see.
Is Fangry one of the monster bots?
No, Fangry is a Headmaster Junior. He's the wolf.
Oh.
I feel like we got something.
The Headmaster Juniors on the Decepticon side are animals. So it's a wolf, a crab. That's why his name is Cancer, because he's a crab. So it's a zodiac sign Cancer. And Horrible is a bull.
Yeah, and Fans Toys did the monster bots already. Remember those?
Yep. But they were, I think
Fans
they were Headmaster.
Hobby, not Fans Toys.
Fans Hobby, sorry. My bad.
Yeah, that's okay.
Those are the first things they did.
Yep. And they did the
I love those things.
The Go Shooter and those guys.
Right. Those are the Headmaster Juniors. Correct.
Right. Gotcha.
Those are the good guys. And like I said, they did the US toy versions, and they did like a wing blade as a car thing for one of the TF cons. They did Cab as Pyro.
Yep.
For the European version of that. So those molds have been around. I think we did. We did all of them. I think we did the Ghost Shooter and the Minerva. I think we only did one of them. They're the same mold, basically.
Yeah, I don't think. What's the turbo one? Is that Ghost Shooter? No, Ghost Shooter is the fire truck.
No, Ghost Shooter is the police car.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, we did it. Well,
Minerva is a like a FD, like a fire department car,
Yeah.
and then cab is the fire truck.
The truck, yeah.
Oh, that thing is a fucking beaut. I love that thing.
I feel like we got a tease of something weird lately, but I can't remember now. I was just losing it. Just losing it.
And
All
most of the stuff I've seen them teasing lately has been the Energon stuff.
Yeah.
Like they do the Jetfire and the oh, that's Armada. I'm sorry. Anyway, we're rambling now.
Rambling.
But yeah, I mean I'm very torn because I really really like Fans Hobby, but like I feel like there's like a lot of silly little things that they did with this guy. Like I think he does end up looking really cool, even with the big backpack of wings and everything. But like execution's not the best. That's unfortunate. It's one of those things that's going to look great on a shelf, but he's really surprisingly not that fun to mess with. Just 'cause, like you pick him up and everything just starts coming unpacked.
Yeah.
That's a shame. So I mean, it's hard. Like if you're in the line and you have one, you got to get both.
Yeah.
But I feel like they kind of phoned this guy in a little bit, which is unfortunate.
Well, Fans Hobby's kind of known
Bumble.
for doing a lot of these panel things to fill in gaps and stuff, and there's a proper tool for a proper job, and like sometimes it just doesn't work very well. And I think in this case, their preference on how they do their transformers just didn't work well for this character probably, and that's why he's so fiddly and things.
It's just like I feel like they just kind of like all the locking mechanisms were literally like last second, like, oh no, we forgot to make this stay. How can we do? And they just kind of shoehorned in, like the fact that you have to kind of stretch the plastic a little bit to get the legs to fold around. I'm not a fan of, and the fact that you have to kind of stretch stuff to get that wing to flip around. I'm not a fan of. So like I feel like for the amount of prep time they give these figures, like we see these prototypes early on, and like there's plenty of lead time that they work on them.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they kind of just like, yeah.
It really feels like this is their part-time job, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, we'll get around to it, which makes sense.
I mean, he looks good, and all the repaints look great, but it's just like it's like they phoned in the last like 15%, 20%.
Well,
they did the first 80% real good, and they just kind of dropped the ball. Like it's not bad. I paid more money for shittier things, but I did expect a little bit more out of it. There's no chance in hell it's going to do the thing. I think we're confined to that.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. There's literally no chance.
Fails.
He fails before he even tries.
Fails. Is the inside of this fucking GUI.
Anyway, anything else you want to see him with? Any other questions?
Nope, I'm good.
I mean, I would have liked to see him with Overlord, but that's probably asking a little much.
Yeah, I got too much shit in front of him right now. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
It's all right. Only you, Ace.
Only me.
I
told you I needed an
intern. Ace.
If I had a damn intern, the show would be. Mwah. Alright. Whoops, wrong button. Did we get the chat?
Yes, I did. We had Scott M, Toy Mafia, Jay Jeter was here, and Eric von Wolfenstein. That's it. Now I know we had up to 9 people watching, but we only had 4 people contribute to the chat.
They wanted to give you an easy night, Frank.
Oh, thanks everyone. I appreciate it.
Let's do some way yats. We'll get out of here. Mr. Brink.
At Brinkalizer on Instagram, hanging out in our own Facebook group, buying tons of add-on kits for my G.I. Joe vehicles, stuff like that. That's where you can find me.
So if I go on eBay, I'll just see you buying G.I. Joe stuff.
Well, not necessarily on eBay. Right now, everything's coming through normal retailers, but these gridiron props. Oh, Paul R's here. Here he is. Yeah, Paul, we don't know you're here. We don't know you're watching unless you comment.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Are there official? Are there like third-party companies doing this stuff for G.I. Joe?
Yeah. Yep.
Or is it all? Or is it all hobbyists?
No, it's all hobbyists. Yeah, they're not licensed by Hasbro or nothing.
No, I know they're not licensed, but I'm saying are they like produced? Or are they like 3D printed, or people making them in their garage?
They are high quality 3D prints. These are not injection molded. Next time.
Yeah, they're using some type of like high quality plastic. Because it looks like you can't tell it's 3D printed, but it is.
And it's probably resin printed and casted.
Oh, it's definitely resin because it's heavy.
Yeah, they're probably resin printing and casting them. That would be my guess.
Casting and resin? Is that you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
mold making.
Usually, you print something with resin to get the detail and everything, and then you make a mold of that print. You sand the print down, get it nice and smooth. Make a mold of that print, and you can make multiple molds of the print, and then you can
Right. Well, the wheels that I just got. The wheels that I just got from them, they have that weird, when you're printing something on that plate, you can see that. You can see that on the part. Yeah.
They're probably are they soft rubbery?
No, these are not soft rubber.
Okay, because you can print them in TPU, which is basically.
So Tyler's printing me another set of wheels with the TPU for the tires.
So TPU is it's a thermoplastic that's almost like elastic. Like you can stretch it and it stays soft and rubbery.
Yeah.
You can get different harnesses.
Rubbery.
Paul R mentioned, I was a little upset the rocket launcher rack doesn't work with the real roll cage for the Stinger. So that's true. So I didn't use that part. So, and left the rocket launcher on there. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. I guess I could sell that roll cage to a vamp user. Maybe they would want it. Who knows?
All I hear is.
Have the roll cage on the top, so sucks.
What's that?
I wanted that add-on piece to be able to use the roll cage at the top, but if it doesn't, I'm a pass. That's probably why Matt told me to come over and look at his before I order.
Yeah, I mean it works good for the vamp stuff, but for the Stinger, the back rocket launcher doesn't cooperate with the roll cage. You can make it work, but you just need to make a peg to put it in there. But then the rocket launcher, I don't know, it'd be easier to show you, but I don't have it with me here at the moment. But I could get it in 2 seconds. I could get it in 2 seconds. That would be really interesting.
You didn't get it in 2 seconds. You lied.
I could. Just give me 7 seconds. I could
No,
go get it.
You're fine, Greg.
You sure? I mean, I can do it.
Yeah.
It's not a problem.
No, I'm going. It's all good. I'm going to Matt's house this weekend, so I'll look at his.
7 Mississippi.
Okay.
It's been 7 Mississippi.
Okay. I mean, if we had decided that I was going to go get it, I could have gone and get it. But anyway, I do have the roll cage here.
Yeah, it's all good, bro.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. JD, where you
You can find me, JD Brocious, on the Facebook groups, Pigment Surgery on Instagram and Xbox Live, as well as at Shelf Gravy. And on this channel, every Wednesday, either here or Gravy Time.
This is getting bad. I have too many accessories on my desk, and I don't remember what goes with what.
I like how Brink has a Shelf Gravy logo. That's awesome.
So, listen, while we're talking about it, I went and got it. All right. So Ace, these are the aftermarket wheels. This is the wheel that it comes with. Right there, like that. And you can see how this is the Hasbro wheel with the peg. This is the wheel for this thing. Yes, that's right. I have a wheel taken off because Gary was asking me about the wheels today. So I took the wheel off, and you can see on the back, you see that.
Yeah, that's textured built plate. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
so that's from the plate, right? And so how these fasten on is they go over the whole axle instead of plugging into the axle there.
That means
And
they didn't want to print the pegs separately, and they were trying to mass produce them. I get it.
yeah. So like this black piece in the inside, it spins inside the silver piece.
Got it. So the wheel spin.
Yeah.
So if
And
it spins inside, then that's either a single piece mechanism, or does it feel like there's a bearing in there?
No, definitely not.
Okay,
It
that
doesn't
means they did a
spin
print
super freely. No.
Okay, that means they did a print in place mechanism. So basically, they engineered a mechanism inside the print so it could print all together,
Maybe.
and then there's usually like a little tab that holds it together so it can print properly, and then you break the tab, and then it'll.
Potentially.
That's one of the cool things about 3D print is you can engineer mechanisms that you physically can't produce any other way.
Yeah.
Nice.
And mine's got a blemish. Oh, I can't fucking find it now. Maybe I've lost my mind. Anyway, never mind. Anyway, what was I getting at? So Paul was saying, here, see this missile launcher that comes off?
Yep.
So one of the extra parts that comes in the kit is, you see these two little arms too? This is a whole top cage that you can pop on there. But anyway, this fits on the back. I'd have to take the roof off to get it on there. But this doesn't go on there. Like like with the vamp, you have those options. That's because it's female to female, so you just need a peg.
So why can't you just get a peg?
Yeah, you can just put a peg in. But then your rocket launcher's up pretty high on the back compared to where it would be here, I guess. I don't know. It's up to you from an aesthetic choice. But,
I got you.
You can even
anyway,
you can measure that and tell me the size, and I can print you a peg.
Yeah.
Or you can see if there's like a.
I might ask about that.
Or you can see if it's.
Or I might get a piece
size.
I might just get a piece of paper and wad it up really, really tight, cut it to size, and jam it in there.
You can also get a. You can go to Home Depot, get a wooden dowel. That's the same diameter.
Yeah. Sure.
Cut it to size, or a steel one if you.
Yeah, you can do that. But anyways, yeah, Ace. They make what they call an APC kit. It's a whole thing that bolts onto the whole back of it and has more wheels.
That's what I want.
That's coming next week.
Yes.
I can't wait.
Yes, I want that.
Yeah.
That thing is huge, man. With
Fucking
that
gonna
big
be
old
awesome.
like missile. I mean, that big old cannon.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, gotta have it.
Oh, it's gonna be so awesome.
Yeah, dude.
How much are they charging?
It doesn't matter how much it costs.
I'm just curious. I'm not your father. I'm not your husband. I'm not in charge of your bank account. I'm just curious.
I think it's only $189 for all of it if you buy all the kits.
Something like that.
I think it's like
$189
because the cannon's separate.
Most of the money you're paying for that is the design time and the labor.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Well worth it.
We had a little talk about that this weekend, didn't we, JD?
Yep.
Speaking of which,
like-
you gotta send me your credentials so I can get you taken care of.
Oh. Okay.
But Ace, check this out. Like this piece here, like with this little doodad thing right here, it opens up. Like this is not part of the stinger, and they just use friction and the right contact points to just snap it right on. It's really cool. They even painted it a little bit, some little stuff in there. But yeah, that's
Is it
it.
paint or is it printed in different colors?
Some of their stuff is painted because there's like a dry brush on
That's
some of that
paint.
stuff.
Yeah, that's paint.
Weathering.
But yeah, it just snaps in. Bam, good to go. No glue, no tape, no screws. Bam, just snaps right in. And these doors, these came with it too. They just snap onto the roll cage as part of the car, on the frame of the car. It's neat. Even this bumper, just you can pull that right off and plug it on. It's fun.
Where are they?
It's like
Where are
it's
they
like
selling
perfect
this stuff?
effect. Gridiron Studios, gridironprops.com.
Oh, so they're selling it directly?
Yep.
Surprised they don't have any
So
deals with,
father and son team.
surprised they don't have any deals with like TF
Killing
or
it.
Big Bad or something like that.
Yeah, I guess they just cut out the middleman and they just do it
Yep.
all on their website. They started out making swords for Mythic Legions with double stick tape.
Swords?
Yep. That's how the
And
swords.
then they started making stuff for the classified figures to make like a Viper eel and like rifles and stuff, like real life rifles. That's cool.
Kits. Yep. Kitting them out.
Mhm.
See, and here's Jedi Mindset. That's here. Driving, gonna look at this later. Might get that stinger. That's right.
Well, apparently it's going to cost you $200 more than whatever it costs in retail.
No, the stinger's still in stock. It's the vamp.
Yeah,
that,
I don't know.
it's
that's
the
out.
vamp that went up.
I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did order
It's all
2 of the
free to me.
stingers, but I ended up canceling one.
Yeah, I did one on Pulse and one on Amazon. As soon as I saw the APC, I was like, screw it, fuck it.
Yeah, get a
like
second one
Just,
for it.
I couldn't resist.
All right. Eric, where you at?
Still driving from Chicago, but I'm in Michigan finally. You can find me
sorry to
every
hear
yeah, ready to get home, man. I'm tired. You can find me, Eric B, in your Facebook groups, Eric Burgess. You can also find me on Instagram, Mr._82. I'm sorry, Mr._EDub82. You can also find me and our board putting in work for Kennedy's Village. We do have a fundraiser in effect. Feel free to join the video game night fundraiser if you can make it. Fun prizes. We're giving away an iPad and some toys for the kids for the video game. So the winner of the tournament will win some fun stuff. So come out, fun game night, video games, family, friend, food. Come hang out. Every other Tuesday, do you transform, bro? So we'll see you guys next week on that. And every other Wednesday with these fine gentlemen, man. That's me.
All right. I am at Ace Milo pretty much everywhere. Join the Facebook group for the Realm if you haven't. I don't know what you're doing with yourself if you haven't. Nothing else really coming up right now, right? I think
I don't think so.
No, I think all the cons are done for a little while.
Yeah, we got Legion's Con in November.
Legion's Con, November's TF Con,
RetroCon
and
was over. I think
TF
ToyCon was
Con
over.
and
There's a toy show in Woodbridge like next weekend if anybody wants to do that. I don't think anybody wants to do that.
Yeah, I will be at TF Con. So if anybody's coming down, Derek could be there. Sanjay's throwing a party Saturday night. So if you're in the area or want to hang out, I know it won't be a big Realm event, but there will be some Realmers there. So if you're in the area, want to meet up with some of us, hang out. Bobby will be there selling. So come on, hang out. Be a fun time.
yeah, we might come just to hang out. We'll see though. See what happens. Got a lot
Peter
of work
Cullen
to
and
do.
Welker are going to be there.
They're there every
At the
year now.
same
They're everywhere.
time. The same time. Get those autographs.
Yeah, usually they're only going to like the West Coast stuff. They're coming all the way to the East Coast this time.
I saw Peter Cullen, Canada. First
This
time he
year?
came to Canada. No, like 2015, something like that.
That's not even in the States.
That's not
Es-
even in the country.
Esteban
Yeah.
posted a picture of him and Peter Cullen on his Facebook page. And Esteban is no tall person. And he was taller
Oh
than
no,
Peter Cullen.
Peter Cullen is a little dude.
Yeah.
I hate to burst anybody's bubble. He's a tiny little man. I told him, I was like, I want to put you in my pocket and take you home. He is a
And that's when Ace got kicked out of the con. Stranger
Yup.
danger.
he is a tiny little man. Big in heart, small in stature. But that's going to do us for us tonight. Thank you for watching live. Thank you for watching After the Fact. And we will catch you guys next time.
Peace out.
Later.
Say it with me now.
Really?